Guys, it's the Building Kid, and today I'll be doing another video, which is actually, I think I might have already done a video exactly like this, and it's a review on this deck, review on ATM deck, and I think I already did a review, but I haven't really, it looked the same as this, maybe a little bit less worn down, but I hadn't really skated it as far as, I could only really do ollies, and tricks like that, and like ride it and do simple tricks. But now that I could actually do like flip tricks and stuff, I'm gonna do a full review of and how it flips and how it slides, stuff like that. Damage on this deck, waterlogged, 0. I'm gonna be rating it on a scale of 1 to 10. So waterlog, 0, because I did not waterlog this. Razor tail, out of 10, probably like a 9. 8.5, 9, 9.5, some probably like a 9, yeah. Scratches on this deck, doesn't really matter, but it does affect the sliding, because once you get rid of that paint, it's a little bit tougher to slide. I'd probably say, yeah, about a 9 out of 10. 8 out of 10, something like that, yeah. Grip. I had Mob, just normal, plain black Mob grip tape on this. Which was a good thing because Mob is my favorite grip tape company. It's the grippest. It's good. It's really good quality. And it's good price. Like, you could get a sheet of grip tape for grip tape, this is pretty low price, and it's a pretty average, honestly. $5. Like, yeah, most Mob grip tape you can get. Some, like, when you order a deck online or something, they give you free grip tape, and most of the time it's either, like, Mob or Jessup. So, you can either get it for free, or you can get it for, like, $4 to $6. A normal, just standard sheet of black Mob. I usually get mine for, like, $5. But this came with the deck. But I think I kind of got ripped off because this deck at Zumiez, this deck is $30 and the sheet of Mob is like $5. So it adds up to $30, but I got the deck and it came with grip tape for $40. So, you know, I got ripped off $5, but I got free shipping, so. So, kicks, not high, not low. They're medium. Same thing with the concave, not high or low, medium. So, you know, it's kind of a flat deck, I guess. I like the design on this, I guess. I mean, all it did was say ATM, and I was like tie-dye around it, but you can't really see it that much now. This deck is 8 inches wide, which was my size at the time. I started off with a 7.75, way too small. I did not like it. Actually, it was either 7.75 or 7.5. I'm not sure. One of those two. I can't show you the deck because I snapped it in half, and then at that point it was basically worthless. So then I took it and I sawed it up and I made this handboard deck out of it. So, you know. So, yeah, and then I went to an 8, and that's usually where most people start. Then, I was like, I like that, but I like it because it was easier for tricks, but it wasn't really comfortable for riding, because I have pretty big feet. I'm size 11 in men's, and I'm only 13, so, well, at the time, I was actually 9.5, so, and then my friend gave me a free Baker deck, which I actually snapped too. Not completely, there's like 2 plies holding it together left, but this was actually my first skateboard. Well, it was a cruiser / longboard, but I still have the whole thing. That's just the deck and the grip tape. I still have the trucks and the wheels and the bearings and stuff, but it's not set up because I don't use it. As you can see, that was the Baker. This, by far, is probably my favorite deck I've ever had. The pop, the concave, the kick, the graphic was pretty good. Everything I loved about it. when he gave it to me, it was a pretty new, except that it had a little bit pressure cracks right there and there. And the grip tape was brand new, no razor tail at all, and it was not scratched up at either. There was like one slide mark from like one rail right there. That was about it. And I loved it, but I just got mad. I mean, I cracked it before. It had pressure cracks on the bottom, but not at the top. And if you can see, there's pressure cracks all around there. So I'm guessing I did something. I probably landed hard, or jumped off something. Or really, another thing. This is like my perfect example of a deck I like. Somewhat. This is an 8.5, by the way. The kicks are high. Well, kind of. The concave is pretty steep. And then I love these type of shapes. Steep concave, high kicks, and then like the nose and the tail aren't round, like pointy, but they're like squared. That's what I like. I try to look for those type of decks, but I don't know, usually they're pretty expensive. Cause usually they're like the good type of decks, like Toy Machines and Bakers. I like hockeys and stuff. And then I had rails in this. If you can see, rails are like, there's like a hole right there, and like all around, let it down. Basically, if you don't know what rails are, like pig rails and stuff, that's what I have at least. These things, they make you slide better. And I only have them on one side for now because it's a pain in the ass to get them in, and I didn't feel like putting on the other one. Plus, I already had. And if you do decide to put on one, make sure it's on your toe side, so right here. So like your foot's like that, and this is your toe. Make sure it's on this side, which I'm goofy, so I ride the board like that. So this is my toe on that side, because kind of like a car, you press the gas pedal with your toes more, and then to take it off, you kind of lean on your heel. I mean, sort of. And that's kind of how it is. So you have more control over your slide instead of having it being no rails, which would be not slippery enough, or 2 rails would be too slippery and you have no control. That you just still do have some control. And I just didn't want to put the other one in because it was a pain in the ass to get the screws in. I did not have a drill. Okay, so this deck, flip wise, it flipped pretty good. Weight wise, it weighs medium. Pop wise, it did lost its pop a little bit since it's razor tail, but honestly, I don't really find that much of a difference. Pop wise, I'd probably give it 7 out of 10 right now, maybe more. Slide wise, it did slide. The graphic, I liked it. That's pretty much it, honestly. I don't know what else to say. The real question, the grip, hell yeah, the grip, 9 out of 10. Not 10 out of 10 because after you skated for a long time, which I don't blame, I skated this board for like between like 4 and 7 months. And the grip where I ollie and kickflip, completely gone. Grip, no grip, if you can hear the difference. The question is, did I like this deck? So, to tell you if it's good, if none of these have yes, there's 3 questions I'm going to ask. If none of them have yes, it's a bad board. If one of them have yes, it's still a bad board. If 2 of them have yes, it's a good board. If 3 of them have yes, you should probably go get one. Number 1 is, was the price on this good? 2, would I get another one? And 3, since this doesn't have cracks, it's just razor tail, and it chips, would I skate this again? Number 1, was the price good? Hell yeah, this price was good. $30 for a deck. Hell yeah. Would I skate it again? Yes, because it's still good, and if you don't watch this video, it's like Rat Vision or whatever. It's the channel, and then that's the channel, and then they do like he does like a whole bunch of tutorials on how to fix skateboard equipment, and he basically did like this one thing chips, and then you just fill it with wood filler, and then you put some on the bottom wood filler to bulk it up, and then you sand around it and makes it shorter and more bulkier. Kind of gets rid of the raised tail. And what I think I'm gonna do, I might just skate it like this, or I might do that, and that's it. Or I'm probably gonna do that and replace the grip tape, because then it'll be better pop and new grip. And besides, you know, the sliding in the paint, it'll basically be like a brand new board. So price good. Would I skate this again? And would I get another one? This was a very good board for $30. I mean, for $30, I can get a lot of good boards. Like, I can get mini logos. Mini logos are like $30. There's Superiors, Blackouts, $30. I can get a shop deck for like $30. But I'd rather get this than a shop deck, because the shop decks kind of suck. And I can get a Scarlet Warehouse deck for like $25. So I would probably get this again eventually, but I want to try some other decks. Like, I'm writing a mini logo right now that I got for $30. And would I get this again in the future? 9 times soon, but like in a year or two, probably yes. So I'd say yes on the first two. So this is a good deck. You probably should get it. If you're looking on a cheap deck, I honestly kind of like the ATM better than the mini logo. I don't know. The mini logo doesn't seem like... The mini logo seems heavy. But anyways, I've heard good reviews on them, so I'm hoping... I just learned kickflips yesterday, so I learned them, and I landed a couple, like maybe 10 to 15 in that whole day. And I'm going to practice today and then tomorrow. And then once I get them, like, almost on lock to where I can do them, I know I can do them. It wasn't just luck, but I can actually do them. Like, I can land almost every one. Then I'll do a tutorial on that. And then what I've been meaning to do for a long time is do a pop shove it tutorial, and a 50-50 tutorial, a board side tutorial, a Lakai Griffin review, America Romero laced review, how to make your own trick tape patches, and what else? Just more videos. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys. Building Kid out. Stay tuned for more. See ya. Stay tuned for room tour also.